It's your girl Desi Des, and this is another Introvert Alert. Last time we talked about jobs that will improve an introvert's commitment skills. Today we are going to talk about innovation skills. Based on my research and things I've learned as an employee, there are a few skills every person needs to be considered hirable, and innovation is one of them. Innovation is the skill of creating new ideas, methods, or products. This is a really good skill to have in the workplace because it can shake things up for the better. Employers are often looking for people to come into the job ready to share new ideas. Now, usually I present jobs or positions that will help introverts strengthen a skill that is difficult for us to obtain. But as introverts, innovation is already our bread and butter, as we are constantly thinking of ways to make products better, methods more efficient, and processes seamless. Although this is a natural skill most introverts have due to our overthinking nature, it is still good to get some practice and get our feet wet in other fields. So here are 7 jobs that will increase an introvert's innovation skills. Let's go ahead and jump right into this one because it was inevitable anyway. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. Number 1, teacher. I mentioned being a teacher in every skill of this series, so I won't get into too much detail. But when a teacher actually has autonomy and the freedom to teach as they please, innovation is almost demanded. Teachers are constantly making split decisions, and because of those split decisions, sometimes things need to be switched up on spot, especially when it comes to lesson planning. The fact of the matter is, not every lesson plan is a win. Sometimes the delivery is not well received by students. Sometimes the lesson doesn't make any sense. And sometimes the lesson is just too difficult. And as a teacher, this requires new and creative ways to teach vital information. Teachers understand that there are many factors into play when teaching, and it takes a lot of innovation to figure out which factor goes where. You do need a degree and a teacher's license in your state to become a teacher. So if teaching is a passion of yours, then jump right in. If you want more information about the skills you can get as a teacher, then watch the many other videos in this series as I talk about teachers a lot. Moving right along. Number 2, choreographer. A choreographer's sole purpose is to be innovative through dance. Choreographers create new routines using music, props, etc. If you love to dance and are an introvert that wants to explore the dancing scene, this is a perfect job to put innovation at work. New ideas and routines are necessary to be a good choreographer. So if you already have the gift of dance, share it with the world and practice applying those new ideas. You do not need a degree to be a choreographer, but if you're fresh out of high school and want to go to college for the experience, then major in dance and learn all of the different styles and composition of dancing. Many introverts are gifted and skilled with the art of dance. So if this is already a passion of yours, use this as a dual opportunity to increase your innovative skills and take advantage of the freedom and creativity you will get as a choreographer. Number 3, fashion designer. A fashion designer is a designer of all fashion apparel. This includes shoes, clothes, accessories, and full fashion lines. Fashion designers have to be innovative to come up with new apparel ideas that either complement a trend or creates a new one. Either way, creativity is a must, and a new fashion trend is always a good flex. If you like to put different outfits together, or you can sew like the wind, then this might be a good job for you. While a degree is not required, it is much easier to break out into this field if you have a degree in fashion merchandising and computer-aided design. If you don't have a degree and you don't want to get one, as long as you have the skills I just mentioned, then you can be well on your way. This is a perfect job for an introvert who is creative and a designer and happens to love fashion. Fashion is changing every day, so innovation is very vital in this field. Number 4, graphic designer. A graphic designer is basically a digital artist creating content for many different platforms. It takes innovation to be able to come up with ideas on the spot that will visually do what it is purposed to do. Graphic designer jobs are great for introverts because there is not a lot of social interaction outside of working with a few people on a team here and there. But being able to collaborate with others to come up with new ideas is an introvert's dream. As brainstorming always suffices for scintillating conversation. You do not need a degree to be an entry-level graphic designer, but once you get that foundational knowledge, you'll be able to bring all your creative ideas to any design job you apply for. A lot of graphic designers are introverts, and a lot of creative introverts gravitate toward graphic design due to its autonomous nature. So if you are an introvert that needs help developing those innovative skills and just being creative in general, then this may be a field to jump into. If you don't want to take the time to get a degree, then an entry-level position in marketing or sales may be a good place to start. Which leads us right on into number 5, sales and marketing agent. Sales and marketing agents promote and sell products to customers. These companies usually have many graphic designers, so this is a great place to start if you are not sure yet about graphic design. Sales and marketing agents come up with the ideas and brainstorms with the graphic artist to make those ideas visually appealing for its intended audience. That is literally what these agents do all day. Brainstorm new ideas, new products, and new and creative ways to promote and distribute those products to customers. You don't need a degree to be successful in sales and marketing, but it's definitely beneficial to have one in business, marketing, and/or communications. And if you do get the degree, you can easily transition over to graphic design if that suits better. This is a great job for introverts to also learn how to dive into strengthening interpersonal skills, as a lot of understanding and empathizing with people is required. Though in some veins, some sales and marketing jobs are done in the back end where no social interaction is required at all. But the more skills you can gain from one job, the better. Number 6. Copywriter. A copywriter is a writer that writes content for a company or a client as a freelancer. It takes a lot of creativity to be a writer and to persuade, inform, or entertain an intended audience. Copywriters write for magazines, journals, social media, and even assist sales and marketing agents along with graphic designers to write scripts for campaigns and advertisements. Being a copywriter is a great job for an introvert as the social interaction with customers is limited and the brainstorming interaction with peers is abundant. You must be able to bring new ideas to the table to be successful as a copywriter. And if you already enjoy writing, this will be a great place to start to hone in on that skill. You do not need a degree to be a copywriter, but you definitely need experience as it is a very competitive field. So if this is something that sounds interesting to you, try looking for initial ways to get that experience. Freelance for a project, for a company, create your own blog where you post consistently, or constantly look for opportunities in your current job where writing may be beneficial, like writing a manual or a guide for all those office protocols and structures that you do anyway. Number 7, curator. A curator creates and organizes layouts within a company. In other words, a curator is like an interior designer specifically for museums, art, galleries, zoos, or aquariums. They are the mastermind behind the layout of information given in these places. They also set the atmosphere, sometimes acquiring art and furniture to set each scene. This is a perfect job for an introvert as there is a lot of time spent organizing and putting new ideas to work. Introverts are already good at coming up with new and efficient ways to get a job done, but this is a great job to increase those skills as creating new exhibits is vital in this industry. Now, this job will require 2 degrees, as it takes a lot of knowledge and education to teach others about historical concepts. You will need a master's degree and a lot of field experience in the field you are teaching / setting up the exhibit for. This will take a lot of work, but will definitely promote innovative skills, as that is the full nature of the job. Pretty much any job that invites creativity and design is a great job to have if you need help coming up with new ideas. These jobs mandate new and creative ways to do things, so if you like a challenge and really want to gain this skill, these are a great place to start. This skill is a little easy for introverts to acquire because we are already overthinking about ideas and efficiency and processes. But if you want to get your gears running, a creative job is a surefire way to induce those skills. So there you have it. 7 jobs that will teach you how to be more innovative in the workplace. In this case, introversion favors us in this area, but it's still good to become better at skills you have already. So if innovation is a skill employers are looking for, then this is a skill we will make sure to continue to grow, even if creativity is not a strong suit. Like I always say, if we do what we need to do now, we can do what we want to do later. So chalk it up to the game and get those skills you need to be successful. Then go home, take a nap to recharge. Introverts, we are going to be okay. Until next time, thanks for watching.